Hey guys, thank you so much for joining. How is everybody doing tonight? Let me go ahead and pull up the live stream. Hey Kurt Antonis, hey, how you guys doing? MDG, thank you so much for hopping on in, man. How are you guys doing tonight? You guys watching anything fun this weekend? You guys talking about, or have you guys experienced anything paranormal perhaps? I don't know. Let me know. Chilling. It's going pretty good, man. Thank you for asking. Hey, Jorge, how you doing, man? I think I pronounced your name right. If I mispronounced it, you can punch me in the face. How are you doing today, man? Thank you for making it to the live stream, dude. And also, I want to let you guys know, for a while, I've been making you guys just moderators at random. I'm going to go ahead and make it to where the only way you could be a moderator for my channel is if you are a channel member or a patron to my channel. I feel like that is only fair. It is something extra. I should be able just to let people who are members or patrons do. I feel like, you know, since they are paying monthly to help keep my channel going, I feel like that's a fair thing to do. So I might start doing that to where if you are a member, you can be a moderator if you want. I know that might piss some people off. People I've already made moderators, but at the same time, you kind of have to understand my situation. It's like I have the access to give people extra, right? I can give people extra stuff to do on this channel, and moderators are one of those things, so I feel like it's only fair. Hey, Carolyn, Spooky Traveler. But the vote part, I'm okay. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear you're okay, but you're managing through some depression and anxiety issues. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm the same way. It hits me a lot, honestly. Like, I think about where I'm going to be in the next 2 years, 3 years. So, yeah, I completely understand. I face depression sometimes, too, because sometimes, you know, you wish your channel would do better in some cases, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. I completely relate, man. I do. Okay, I got it right. Good deal. Awesome. I try not to investigate in my house anymore just because it starts to pick up on activity. Yeah, you got to be careful when you do investigations inside your own home. Like, as fun as it is and as easy as it is to do, it can really stir shit up, especially when you're giving that spirit, or what if it maybe even is a malevolent entity, you're giving it attention and it wants that attention. So I would say just stir, if you have something that could be possibly malevolent or something that you may think that plays off as just innocent, I would avoid like showing it any sort of attention whatsoever. Can you ask the Strangers 3 director if we are still getting the Strangers 3 this year? I don't think I have the power to ask him any questions. I would love to see a Strangers 3, but I don't think I can do that. I would love to. I would love to have that ability. Like, oh, JCARTS Jordan from JCARTS is calling me. What does he want? And he can answer the phone, but I don't have that ability just yet. Hey, Francis, how you doing, man? Let's see you using those new emojis. Sorry, Kurt, feel better. Dog, Mike is in the doghouse. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad to see that you could make it. Did you hear about the super rare astronomical event taking place tonight? I did not. What is taking place tonight? Out of curiosity. Joseph, how are you doing, man? Thank you guys so much. You have a lot of new faces hopping on in. By the way, guys, if you have not, slay that like button. Make sure that's the first thing you do. I understand that it's sometimes easy to forget that, you know, there's a like button down there, but do me a solid right now. Go down below, use the scroll thing, go down below, and just click that thumbs up. It helps out a lot with the algorithm. Okay, Stranger 3 is confirmed last year. Awesome deal. You knew more about that than I did. I guess I lost, like, I'm not like a diehard Strangers fan. I really enjoyed the first one. For some reason, I really loved the second one. But, yeah, I'm not like a diehard Strangers fan. Also, have you seen the pic I put on some orbs and paranormal stories on Discord? I think I did. I don't think I reacted to it, though. Adam hopped on in. How you doing, man? What is a blood moon? Oh, there's a blood moon going on tonight? Is that what's going on? I can't really give you, like, the scientific explanation on what a blood moon is, but, yeah, they're pretty neat to look at, though. That's all I know. I'm basically a simpleton. That's all I know. Hi there, Jordan. Can only be here for 30 minutes because I'm my lunch break. Understandable, but hey, 30 minutes is long enough, man. Hey, Rhiannon, how you doing? Thanks so much for hopping on in. Shane, how are you doing, my guy? And by the way, if a lot of you guys did not hear, the only way you're probably going to be able to be a channel or a channel moderator is if you are a channel member or a patron. I know that's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. People have already made moderators, but you got to understand that people are paying monthly to help keep the channel going, and I really feel like I need to go ahead and make it to where people are getting exclusive stuff beyond a normal subscriber. So, like, don't get me wrong, I love my normal subscribers just as much as the next, But at the same time, if people are actually putting in their own hard-earned money to try to help keep my channel going, I feel like they've earned that moderator badge. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I really hope that you guys can understand that. Understand what it is to, to try to give people exclusive content. Hey, great! I just found out the live stream on a new horror game called Renfield, Bring Your Own Blood, based on the recent movie. That is interesting. That is the first time I'm hearing about that myself. Insidious: The Red Door, dope. Jordan, when is it coming to theaters? I think it's coming to theaters next month. I think it's coming in June. Hell yeah. Just got the notification. Well, I'm glad you made it, Philip. Hell yeah, buddy. Glad to see you here. And I'm not going to take away everybody's moderator stuff right now. I'll obviously do that later on, but still. Hey, Cheyenne hopped on in. How you doing, Cheyenne? Thank you so much for making it to the live stream. Glad you could make it. Hopefully some more people hop on in. Finally, some people are getting notified, though. Adam's in the house. I think I already said that, but I want to say it again. Adam. Hey, man. It starts around 2 a.m. Eastern time. Okay. So we still got a few hours. Okay. The next time this event will take place won't be until 36 years from now. That is crazy. I'm no Haley's comment won't be coming around here until 2061. Last time I passed by, I was 1981. It takes 70 years to come back. That is pretty insane, isn't it? I just hit the like button. Thank you so much, Philip. I appreciate that, man. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for hopping on into tonight's live stream. If there's anything you want to talk about, horror movies, paranormal, cryptids, whatever you guys want to chat about, if you want my opinion on something certain, ask away. I'm here for a couple hours, probably. So, yeah, make yourself comfortable. Just ask away. Let's make this a very interesting and entertaining live stream. Are badges only for members on YouTube or also for Patreon? The thing is, they're only for members on YouTube because they're both separate things. I wish I could make... I wanted to do that so bad. I wanted to make where the badges are a Patreon thing too, but I can't... I don't have the ability to do that, unfortunately. But yeah, it's only a YouTube members thing. And nominate Satanists in the name of Satan. How are your dogs? They're doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I just hit the like button. I'm playing a great game called Bramble, the Mountain King, based on Nordic fables. Very creepy, little nightmare vibe. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. That sounds interesting. Cryptids, yeah. If you guys want to know anything about... If you want to ask me about anything like cryptid, yeah, ask away. It would be cool to combine Patreon with YouTube. It would be. I just don't think it's an option. But that would be a neat thing, yeah. I wish it was that kind of way. I would love it to where my patrons can have access to badges and whatnot. I was able to see Haley's comment last time. I was Sci-Fi Con, and they had a telescope set. That's pretty cool. Have you seen Cujo? I have seen Cujo, yep. I've seen most of every Stephen King adaptation or movie out there you could possibly think of. I've seen them all. I've seen so many. Stephen King used to be one of my go-tos as a kid. I remember I used to watch Rose Red on the down low a lot. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys have seen Rose Red, but it's one of the most unsettling haunted house TV miniseries you'll ever watch. You can like Patreon with Discord. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that. Yeah, that's true. I have to figure out how to do that. It's not for me. It's still like I'm still learning a lot of this stuff, so like it's not something I've just done right away. But yeah, that's a pretty good idea. What are your thoughts on 3D movies? Some can be pretty cool. I like 3D movies in some cases. Sometimes it's kind of pointless, but depending on what movie you're watching, I mean, it just depends. I don't mind them though. I think they're kind of a neat thing. What are your thoughts on 3D movies? By the way, thank you so much for joining Polo. I appreciate it, man. You can link Patreon. Legend of Boggy Creek still needs to see that. Good cryptic film. Yeah, I really do need to see that. I really need to see The Legend of Boggy Creek. And Rose Red was amazing concept, in my opinion. Yeah, what's your favorite Stephen King movie? But Rose Red, yeah, it was an amazing concept. It was based on the Winchester Mystery House, in a sense. I enjoyed Rose Red. It was done very well. I thought so, too. I thought it was really, really damn decent. I have it on DVD and VHS. I have not seen Rosemary's Baby. Cujo is one of the first books I read of Stephen King's back when I was... That's the only Stephen King book I read. Yep, that's the only Stephen King book I read. I really would love to read more, but I just kind of get bored reading. And every time I'm trying to sit there just reading a book, a giant one especially, I get overwhelmed. And Stephen King has so many like big, thick-ass books that it's just... I get overwhelmed too easily. Yeah, it took place in the home state of Arkansas. Scared me to death when I was a kid. I bet. I haven't seen Rose Red in forever. I couldn't find it recently. It's not an easy one to come across, especially if you're looking for like the physical media version. It's just not easy. No, I was really happy when my dad brought home the DVD. I was like, damn, that's awesome. Not an easy one. I mean, I think you could buy it on Amazon, but if you're just walking around trying to hope finding it at a yard sale or something, yeah, it's pretty difficult. Catherine, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for joining. Legend of Boggy Creek was featured on Mystery Science Theater's 3000. Yeah, I think I heard about that. Don't you think the title horror film Down Under sounds like a scat film? Kind of. I've not seen Rosemary's Baby, just in case I didn't answer that question. Sorry, I'm trying to get to everybody's questions. Sorry about that. You getting more DVDs for your birthday? Hint at Attack of the Killer Tomatoes on Blu-ray? Nice. Nice. Well, I appreciate it. Anything you guys want to send to me, now's the time to send it since we're only about 2 months away from the birthday live stream. If you guys want anything to get here on time, make sure you go. If you found something at a yard sale, like a creepy clown or something like that, and you want to make sure it gets here, yeah, send it my way. Probably really soon, so it gets here on time, and I can put it in the corner of the room so I can open it on the live stream on the 2nd. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm about to take a sip of coffee. One sec. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. You really should see Rosemary Baby. It's the cutest. He is the cutest thing. Okay, I plan on checking it out at some point. That wouldn't be a bad one to check out. I'm trying to do more movie reactions. It's a longer process, don't get me wrong, and I really don't like the way I'm filming them, but as long as I can get some movie reactions kicked out for you guys, early access and stuff, I'll go ahead and try to kick some more out. Anything interesting and exciting happened lately? Not really. Not really. Life's kind of been just slow at the moment. Just more of me filming and talking to you guys on live streams and stuff like that. But nothing crazy. Nothing like out of the ordinary, you know. Whoa. Have you decided to which one of the movies I sent you will be... yeah, the one I really want to check out that you sent me, Jason, is Burnt Offerings. That's the one I really want to check out, though I feel like I'm probably just going to ask Patreon which one of those I should check out first. And we'll see where it goes from there. I really do plan on doing a lot more on Patreon. Right now, there's 4 early access videos over on Patreon right now. Serial Killer Files, Nuke's Top 5, things like that. So if you're interested in watching that stuff, like right now, all you have to do is become a $1 patron or a $2 member, and you guys can watch those videos right now. Now, the $2 member, you actually get more. Maybe that makes more sense. If you're a $2 member, you actually get custom emojis and stuff you can use. David, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. If you're hopping on in, guys, let me know in the chat that you're hopping on in. And by the way, slay that like button. We're at 29 views and only 13 likes. Hit that like button. Any new Sam and Colby vids? Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. I think they're going to be early access for a while. I'm trying to get more early access content kicked out for the people who are paying monthly and deserve that early access content. But yeah, I have a lot of plans to film a lot. What is my favorite candy? That's a good question. You know what's weird? I like the Zero Bar. The Zero Bar. No one really knows what the Zero Bars are, but they're like this white chocolate bar with like some nuts and caramel and stuff in it, and they're really damn good. Is Evil Dead Rise really coming to video on demand on May 9th? I don't know. Possibly. It might be. I don't know, honestly. That's a pretty good question. I'm not seeing it. I don't see that information, so I really can't give you a guaranteed yes answer. Oh, Burnt Offerings would be a good first choice. I don't think I've ever tried one. Zero Bar, I've never heard of that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I highly recommend trying it out. Love the Call of Duty gaming, so dope, dog. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Zero Bar is though it's not 0 calories. No, it's not 0 calories. It's not. You think so, but no. Are you more of a white chocolate fan? I guess it just depends. I like white chocolate quite a bit. I think it's really good. But there's been times where I'd be like, damn, I'd have a piece of like normal milk chocolate, and I'd be like, damn, that's pretty damn awesome. But yeah, I like either or. It just depends on the candy bar. I love Burnt Offerings. I saw it once on the big screen. I had the film Legend of Bette Davis, Karen Black was great. It was after Trilogy of Terror. Renfield is already on video on demand, and it comes out on video. Oh wow, it's already on video on demand. Damn, that was fast. Renfield is already. I don't think I've had a Zero Bar either. I've seen them, and I've never tried it. I love Milky Way or Payday. Zero Bars are really good. Surprised me quite a bit how much I enjoyed those. Sounds kind of like a Kinder Bar. Maybe. How come Yoshi not in the movie? Oh, I haven't seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie yet. I'm gonna try Zero Bar in honor. I don't know anything about the Super Mario Bros. Movie, so... Fascinating question, but I have not seen it. That bums me out though that he's not in the movie though. If that's the truth, because Yoshi's my favorite character. My favorite candy was a peanut butter Twix, but they stopped making them. Oh, that's a bummer. I don't even think I've ever had the peanut butter Twix. Damn. What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. Super Mars Zero Bar. Super Mars Zero Bar. My favorite chocolate bar is Nestle Crunch. Ooh. Thanks for unboxing more Pokemon cards. I love Pokemon. Oh, no problem, man. I appreciate it. If you guys like those videos, definitely make sure you guys support those videos. Yeah, definitely hit the like button on those ones because it lets me know that you want to see more content like that. No spoilers, but Super Mario watch, but Mario Brothers watch for end credits. Okay. I like Zero Bars or Arrow Bars. Going to dive into the I Know What You Did Last Summer movies this weekend. Nice, nice. Only watched the first one. I gotta watch the other ones. I've only watched the first one, and I enjoyed it for what it was. It wasn't, like, amazing in my opinion. I thought it was just pretty damn okay. But, yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to checking out the sequels at some point. I still gotta watch Happy Death Day to You and Jeepers Creepers Reborn and Terrifier 2. Is Colby's cancer doing okay? I cannot tell you. I react to their content, but when it comes to their personal lives, I really don't know jack diddly shit, nor should I know jack diddly shit, but I hope that he's doing okay. I'm hoping that he kicks through it as soon as possible. It's obviously not as slow. It's not an easy process by any means of stretch of the imagination, but I wish him luck and I wish him the best, obviously. But no, I wish I knew more, but there's not a whole lot I knew, and you know, I think he should probably try to keep that as personal as he can, because that is his personal business, but yeah, I hope he's doing okay. There's definitely going to be a sequel. David, I wonder that also any hauntings in your house? I don't know any. Are you asking me any hauntings in my house? My house is haunted, yeah, like no joke, but nothing crazy has happened in at least the past few days or weeks or so. Hey, Peachy, hopped on in. How are you doing, Peachy? Thank you so much for making it. I started watching American Horror Story Season 9. It's like a Friday the 13th parody. Ooh. Yeah, I wanted to see Season 9, but I remember I went to a friend's house and they just practically spoiled everything right there and then, and I'm like, oh, well, guess I don't have no reason to watch that besides just going back to seeing what the vibe is, right? It's terrifying that one Sam McColby they heard the scream was a murder. Yeah, that was pretty insane. I agree. That would be pretty nuts. Have you met Adrian Alice King from Friday the 13th? I have not. I have not met. I haven't really been to any cons or anything like that in my entire life, so I really don't know, or I don't know. Like, let me go ahead and repeat myself because I'm all like, it's hot in my room right now, like it's burning up in here, so it's kind of like I'm not. But I have never been to a Comic-Con or anything like that, so I've never met any celebrities in my entire life. I feel like I've seen one celebrity at the Columbus Zoo, but I didn't bother talking to him or anything, and it was the actor who played. This is how out of it I am right now. I woke up literally a couple hours ago. I had to take my brother to work, and then I got here, and the room is hot and everything, so I'm like all flustered. But what was his name? The guy who played the crazy uncle guy from the National Lampoon's Family Vacation movies. Yeah, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But he was at the Columbus Zoo, and I saw him with his family. That's like the only time I've ever been like in the presence of an actual celebrity. It's terrifying to one of Sam McColby's Alice King. Season 9 was crazy. The most common place to be haunted is the washroom. Hiya Peachy. Okay, let's see. Sam McColby. Hey Cheyenne. I took the Crystal Lake tour in New Jersey. Aw, lucky. I would have loved to have done that. I still want to someday. That'd be a fun video to shoot. I set night vision cameras in my house to see if anything is weird's happening during the night. Sometimes the doors and cupboards and hallways door open by themselves. Ooh, that's pretty neat. Randy Quaid, thank you so much. Yeah, I saw Randy Quaid at the Columbus Zoo one time. Is the Clown Motel actually haunted? Good question. The Clown Motel, do I believe it's personally haunted? No, I do not. I think maybe some ghosts and spirits go there every once in a while, but do I think, like, the actual motel itself is, like, actually haunted? Not so much. Not really. I feel like there's a lot of pranks that go on over there. Like, a lot of people say they see clowns and stuff, but it's already a known fact that a lot of people will invite friends and family and stuff, and even paranormal investigators to do stuff over there, and then their friends would try to prank them by dressing like clowns and stuff. So most of the time, for the most part, I'm assuming most of the clowns that they see are probably just people dressed in costumes. If I had to be honest with you. There's no real actual evidence to my knowledge that shows the spirit of a clown or things that are happening around there that could be potentially a clown spirit or anything like that. So it's a creepy concept. It's a cool concept in my eyes. It's a creepy concept to a lot of people, and if you have a clown phobia, you're probably going to freak out going there. I mean, Zach Bagans went there and freaked out about the clowns and everything, so not really a whole lot there that proves to me that the Clown Motel is actually haunted, though I would love to know it's actually haunted. I do believe that spirits, again, do leave from the cemetery and go visit that motel, but yeah. The cemetery itself, I think, is haunted. Not sure if the O-ring washer is the same as the thing as the both create air light tight seal. Only cliche ghosts would haunt a clown motel. Yeah, cliche ghosts would haunt the clown motel. Yeah, if you're one of them. Have you ever been possessed by a demon? No, I have never been possessed by a demon. Though I will say this. I don't know if I told you guys this yet, but before we had the Native American ritual done on the house, and we had someone come into our property and actually do a seance and cleansing of it, because there was an actual, like, malevolent or a pissed off spirit in this house that was just aggravated with everybody. I remember when our friend Mike came over, and he was saging the house, and he went to the basement, and he said he saw an old man, and the old man was pissed. He said, there's a spirit of an old man here, and he is not happy. And I'm actually getting, my hair's starting to stand up, just talking about him. He said he's not happy. Well, we also had a psychic medium come into the house, and she pointed up at my room and said, this is where the portal is, this is where, it's coming out of. And that was my room. And when the day of the seance, when they came over, and I know I'm like all over and jaggery and stuff, and I do apologize that I'm not saying this properly, but okay, let me go ahead and restart. Because I'm getting all excited. It's hot in my room. Let me go ahead and take my hat off, because I think that's probably one of the reasons why. Let me go ahead and repeat myself. Okay, so what happened was, for a while, our house was haunted by some sort of spirit that was obviously pissed off. And we come to later find out that this spirit was an old man. My dad had seen him before. This used to be my dad's room. My dad was walking in the hallway one day, looked in here, and he saw an old man sitting at the end of the bed. Later on, we would find out from the seance that there was an old man in this house who was just pissed off. And that happened because the person who was doing the seance went to the basement and saw him. And he was just pissed that he was doing something. Well, the portal of the house was in my bedroom at the time, and that was across the hall. And we believed that it was feeding off me, and I was getting that pissed off vibe. I'd get pissed off at everybody easily. I'd get annoyed. I remember on the day of the seance, I got pissed off at everybody and walked out of the house and left. And when I came back, I felt much better because the seance already happened. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So we feel like it wasn't possessing me, but it was definitely, I was getting its vibes. It was maybe draining me in some sense of the word, but I don't think it actually took over my body or anything like that. It was definitely feeding off me. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know anything about the history of the property. We tried to do some research, but we couldn't find anything. So that's the story I got. It's not necessarily a possession story, but it's kind of, in a sense, similar to some of that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was using me as its own personal battery, and I would just get aggravated at everybody for the smallest of things, no explanation why, and then after that seance happened, I felt relieved, like a giant blanket was lifted off my shoulders, like a blanket that weighed like 100 pounds. It was pretty crazy. Stop being pissed to go to the washroom. Have you seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Yes, I have. Why did Joker kill Jason Todd? Because he's a dick. I mean, there's really no rhyme or reason on why Joker does what he does. He's just a maniac. He wanted to do it because, well, he's just evil. He wants to see the worst case scenario happen. He wants to push Batman to kill him. I think that's why he did it, because he felt like this would really push Batman over the edge. Is the Tim Curry picture a cushion or painting? It is a pillow. It is a cushion. Because he wants to see the world burn. That's right, he likes chaos and anarchy. Most likely, wherever you walk or live or visit, someone would have died there or around. Oh yeah, there's probably people buried on this property, and that you would never even guessed. Like, yeah, absolutely, there's dead people everywhere, if we really want to think about it. Joker kills people for the fun of it. Yeah, it amuses him. Thank you. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for joining. Well, guys, you made it to the live stream, buddy. Not sure if, okay, making sure I'm caught up with all my comments. And I apologize, guys. I know I'm, like, very jittery right now and stuff. It's just really hot in my room. I really feel bad about that. Why did Heath Ledger die? I can't necessarily remember how. I think it was an overdose. If I'm correct. It's been a while since I've even talked about Heath Ledger, to be honest. But I'm on to make sure. Yeah, accidental overdose. Yep, on medication. It was by accident. You're on your own, Jordan. Pyro God out. Hope you shoot more zombies soon. Dude, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, but okay, Pyro God. Thank you so much for joining, man. Have a great afternoon. Yeah, I miss Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger was an amazing actor, man. He gone way too soon. He was taken away way too soon. Did you know Moonbin from Astro died? Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I did. I didn't really know who he was, but I did hear about that. Such a talent, absolutely. Barnabas Collins rules. Yes, he does. He was a legend. Yes, he was. You know, there's only a couple actors I would love autographs for before they pass away, and that is Tim Curry, Robert Englund. Those two are like two of the actors that come to my mind. Who would I want an autograph from? Those two right there. Robert Englund and Tim Curry. Have you seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show in theater with an audience? No, I have not. It would be a hell of an experience, though, yeah. Oh, I have to, you have to go? Okay, your break's over? All right, man, have a great afternoon, and I hope you have a good day at work. Have a good shift, that's right. Yeah, A Knight's Tale was pretty good. A lot of people give that one a lot of shit, but I really enjoyed A Knight's Tale. I grew up on it with my dad. Me and my dad watched that one quite a bit. It's very entertaining. Like, no, it's not a perfect movie by any means, but it is very entertaining. And Heath Ledger's, of course, really good in it. You ever seen The Brothers Grimm? Yeah, anybody ever seen that movie with the Heath Ledger? Crazy movie. That movie used to creep me out as a kid. With that queen and everything. Ew. Gross. I don't know what it was about that movie, but man, it really unsettled me. I love Heath and the Knight's Tale. I hate about, and 10 Things I Hate About You. Yep, he and Matt Damon. Yep, Matt Damon. That's the other guy. Yep, I was trying to think about who else was in that movie. Yeah, my school banned us from watching it because they showed a butt. Yeah. Yeah, we watched A Knight's Tale in, I think, history class. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I have 5 postcards from Richard O'Brien, Riff Raff. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, man, have a good afternoon, Michael. Thank you so much for joining, dude. Did you know school prom tickets are expensive? Are they really? I remember when we went, I think it was like fucking $10. $10 for a prom ticket? Alan Tudyk cracks me up in A Knight's Tale. Right. Heath Ledger is a monster in Monster Ball. Jesus Christ, so sad. I don't think I've ever seen Monster Ball. Brothers Grimm is a good one. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, for sure. I'm not in love with it. I remember that there's like a scene in that movie where like this kid gets eaten by a horse and the kid is in like the horse's stomach and they're chasing this horse. It's fucking bizarre, man. It's a weird movie. Hey, Edward, how you doing, man? $10 my prom ticket were $80 fucking dollars. Oh my god. I wouldn't pay $80 for a prom ticket. No way. Yeah, no way I'd pay $80 for a prom ticket. I mean, if it was like an adult prom, like yearly, I think that'd be really cool. Because I loved prom. My prom sucked, though, my senior year, but I loved prom. If I could go back to prom and redo it, I would. Because I really, really did not have a good time my senior year prom. I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed dancing and stuff, too. Like, I actually enjoyed that shit, but, yeah. Why you guys have to pay to go to prom, is like an HOA. Wow, yeah, no, it's some people, yeah, some schools charge because they want to bank off of, like, every single thing that a student does. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Schools are, and then all the money would just go to like the sports teams and stuff to make them look better. We want better jerseys, but yet they won't pay for fucking educational field trips. Pretty crazy shit, man. I remember our school, and I'm not even going to name the school, but when I used to go to school, all they care about is how they would look not to the public. That's all they cared about, is how they look to the public, right? They wanted good jerseys. They wanted to look really fresh and really cool. And then they would tell us that we didn't have enough money for a field trip to go to, like, the museum of arts or something like that. Like, it's just, they would rather pay for fucking jerseys than anything that's educational. Pretty crazy shit. Well, you have to pay to go to prom, the first Ghostbusters, or the second one. First one by far. By far. I still have to yet to watch the new one, though. We didn't have a prom. We had a junior-senior banquet. The juniors gave it in honor of the seniors. That's pretty cool. I didn't go with her. I ditched it and went to see Korn instead. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. Schools can be scummy. It's the people behind the schools. Yeah, the people behind the schools can be very, very scummy. Yeah, especially today. Oh, man, the horror stories I hear about some school boards today. Oh, my goodness. They're horror stories. Like scumbags. Actually, the worst of the worst people. And they run our school board. They run our schools. Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy. I know I've said that probably like 20 times now. It's fucking crazy, but it's like that's literally all I can think of right now. It's just that's how crazy it is. It's fucking crazy, guys. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking actual crazy. Hey Harley, how you doing? I'm still fighting issues at my college. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. My school is rich school. To be clear, that's the Catholic school board for you scum. Yeah. Yeah. Hey Harley, but how you doing tonight? Thank you so much for joining. And if you guys have not, hit that like button. Let me know that you're watching by leaving a comment in the chat. It means a lot. I hear a Mario Power Up sound effect every time you take a drink, right? Yeah, I feel like I'm getting leveled up every time. I'm growing like a couple inches taller. KFC or Popeyes? Ooh, I'm going to have to say KFC for now because I have never had Popeyes chicken in my life. I have to say KFC right now. Is like the opposite of the quote from Star Trek, the motion picture. Logic clearly dictates that the needs of how many sorry. Is like the opposite of that quote from Star Trek, the motion picture. Logic clearly dictates that the needs of many outweigh the needs of the few. Yep. God, dude, I'm out of it right now. You're okay? How are you? I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I'm doing okay. I'm out of it tonight. I don't know what it is. Popeyes is better, but KFC wins mashed potatoes and gravy game. Ooh. You see, I've never been a mashed potatoes and gravy person myself, so I really don't care. I'm not a really big potato guy, but I love chicken, so I got to try Popeyes at some point. Okay, if you have a chance, try Jollibee fried chicken. Okay. Hey, White Tiger, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on into the live stream. Have you watched The Last Airbender? Are you talking about the movie or the TV show? Are you talking about the TV show? Yes, I have. I've seen both. I've seen both the movie and the TV show, and my God, that movie is horrifyingly bad. Horrifying. Anyway, I need to go. I'll be here, but not talking, painting my nails. All right, no worries. Love that mug. Thank you. I love the mug, too. I need to get more mugs like this. I really do. I want to get more nerdy mugs. I got a Jason Voorhees mug, and I also got a Donkey Kong barrel one, too. But this one's probably my favorite one. I take it you've seen the Mario movie. I have not seen the Mario movie. Nope, I was going to go see it last week, and then the theater had to close down for some reason, our local theater, so I had to push it off again. Pretty crazy, man. Oh, God, I need to stop saying that. I need to stop saying pretty crazy. At this rate, this is going to be my channel quote. Pretty crazy, man. There is a new Avatar: The Last Airbender animated. Yep, I know. I've seen it. It's on Netflix. I think it's going to be on Netflix, too. Would you like a school field trip to Disney World? You know, yes. But they would charge me up the ass for it. Jollibee hand pies are so good. Yeah, the last Airbender movie was god-awful. Horrible movie. They didn't try at all. I remember the one moment in the movie I keep looking back on. Every time I think of that movie, I think of that Earthbender scene where they literally all just do like some sort of weird dance and then, you know, punch the air and stuff, and a little tiny rock just flies at one of the enemies. It's one of the craziest... And in the show, all people would have to do is stomp their foot, and a beam of rocks would come out of the ground and kill somebody. It's crazy that all they did was manage to get, like, one little pebble. It made no sense. It was just horrible directing. I don't know what M. Night Shyamalan was thinking when he directed that film. Churches is good, too, or Chicken Express. I have never been to any of those. It sounds good, though. Did you see the latest Avatar movie? Oh, you mean The Way of Water? I have not seen The Way of Water yet. I might be seeing Evil Dead Rises tomorrow. Ah, lucky. Lucky. I would love to go see that. I've heard really good things about it so far. Actually, I have not heard one bad review for Evil Dead Rise. Remember Night at the Museum? Yeah, with Ben Stiller. Yep. I didn't see the last one, but I saw the Battle of the Smithsonian and the first one, and they were fine. They were fine, good popcorn films. That's probably what I would give them at best. Good popcorn films. Just movie you can throw on, throw popcorn in your face, and just sit down and enjoy something. It kills the time. It's a good time killer. Avatar 2 for the win. Evil Dead Rise made $100 million today. Yep, Evil Dead Rise made $100 million, which you know that means we're going to get a sequel like right away. It's going to get a sequel. My sister loves Night at the Museum. Have you seen any of the episodes of Stephen King's Nightmare or Dreamscapes? I have not. I have not. I should, though. I watched one last night about toy soldiers attacking a guy. I think I've heard of that, though. I might have heard of it. Evil Dead is a classic. Oh, by far. The original Evil Dead movie is one of the best horror films ever made. I will stand by that. When is the Chucky documentary, I'm assuming, coming out? I think it's already out on some sort of Screenbox, I want to say is what it came out on. I think it's already out. Yeah. I need to do a reaction to that, though. I did a reaction to the story of It. I just got to do a reaction to the Chucky. Living with Chucky, I think is what it's called. Keem, how you doing? Do you plan on investigating this year? I'd love to. I can't afford it, man. I can't. As much as I want to go out and start doing paranormal investigations, it costs a lot of money. It really does. You got to have... If I had a good camera that worked, I don't have any cameras that work. The only cameras I have are a webcam, like 2 webcams. That's all I have right now. I don't have the equipment to go out and start investigating, and I feel like if you're going to start... If I start investigating, I have to have good equipment. It costs a lot of money. I mean, if you really want a good camera, the camera itself could cost you over $500. And then not only that, but you have to probably get some good paranormal investigating equipment, like the EMF reader and stuff. That in itself is going to cost you quite a bit of money. You have to have the money to actually pay for a night to stay at one of these haunted locations. You have to have permission. I mean, you have to have the money backing you. If you don't have the money... Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, as much as it pains me to say it, because it's like basically asking people to become channel members and stuff and all of that great stuff. And there is early access content and everything. And I'm trying to give you guys as much early access and extra content as I can. But basically what's going to really determine whether if I do paranormal investigations by 2025 or not is if we get more patrons or channel members. Like if everybody started becoming channel members, then I'm hoping that at some point, yes, I would love to go out and start paranormal investigating. And also, I want to bring on one of my buddies full-time before I start doing that too. So, if you want to see me paranormal investigate someday, support me. Become a channel member by clicking that join button. Even for $2 a month, I mean, the more people who hop on in on that bandwagon, hopefully more people will start doing it. And we can hopefully at some point, yes, get the money to back us to where we can actually start doing stuff like that. Instead of just reactions, I can actually start releasing more original content. All right, let me go back up and catch more comments. But I would love to, man. I would love to do paranormal investigations. Hey, do you think the new Insidious will be a good I'm hoping it's good. It kind of looks like a generic trailer in a sense, but I'm hoping because Patrick Wilson, this is his directorial debut, we're going to get something pretty special. Oh, Justin, how you doing? And by the way, thank you for joining Johnny Flame. Best paranormal channel of all time. Best paranormal channel on YouTube right now. I am going to probably go ahead and say... probably Twin Paranormal. Yeah. I've already said it several times. It would not surprise me if Twin Paranormal surpassed Overnight as probably the second best paranormal investigation channel on YouTube. It's going to take a lot for them to surpass like Sam and Colby, because Sam and Colby also like to really go after trends and stuff, and people, you know, will hop on in because they'll look that shit up and love people who go and exploit trends that are happening right now. But Twin Paranormal, as it stands right now, probably is the best paranormal investigation crew. I think they're respectful to the spirits. I think they are getting a lot of great evidence. And yeah, they have good personalities and stuff. So I think they're right now probably the supreme paranormal channel at the moment that I've seen so far. It's one of my favorites. Sorry, I mangled your name. That's fine. One day I will support your channel to back you and swim like champagne. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Imagine Twin Paranormal collabs with Sam and Colby. It's coming. I'm assuming it's probably going to happen at some point. Twin Paranormal are great at the moment. I doubt they will surpass Sam and Colby, but they definitely will at least be the top 3 most popular. I think, yeah, that's why I definitely kept Sam and Colby out of that, because I don't know if they're going to surpass Sam and Colby, but I can definitely see them surpassing Overnight. And the way it's going right now, I think they're about to hit 600,000 subscribers. And Overnight's been like at 1 million something for a long time now. I think it's going to happen at some point. Oh yeah, congrats to Michael, by the way. That's right. Yep, he got married recently. What about Elton? I don't. Jordan, do you really need expensive equipment to do paranormal investigations? Can't you go low tech? You see, that's the thing, man. And I know what you're gonna say, but this is the truth of it. If your video looks like shit, no one's gonna watch it. They just won't. It's not gonna get a lot of views. So, yes, in a sense, you have to have at least passable equipment to want to put out a good investigation video. And if the video looks like if I were to, use my phone, which sometimes people do, they go to like these locations and stuff. If I were to use my phone with that really crappy quality, and by the way, this phone is broken. That phone is broken. I was trying to make that one work because my other phone, which is like right here, is even more broken. I tried to get that phone to work, but it's broken. So, I would say, yes, you have to have good equipment and good cameras to, make good videos, yeah. As much as I hate admitting it, I think it's true. Yeah. Thank you so much for the $4.99, Johnny Flame. I appreciate you, man. Really appreciate it. Sam and Colby joke too much at a time. Yeah, I think their jokes, I think their jokes actually help them in the overall end game. I think there are a lot of people who really enjoy that type of humor, which is, it doesn't work for me and it might not work for a lot of people in my community, but it really does overall win a lot of people over when they are having fun. It kind of gives them a sense of relief after watching a very suspenseful video. So I get it. I really do. It's just their style of humor doesn't hit me. That's the only issue with me. Did you go to the wedding? No, I did not. Imagine Twin Paranormal collab with Sam and Colby. Twin Paranormal are great at the moment. Tell them congrats. If you used your broken phone, then no one would watch. You're not. I know you said JK, but no. I mean, I think you're actually right. I think no one would watch. If I were to go to, let's say the Clown Motel, I spend all that money getting, getting the gas and going out there, and then I record on a shitty-ass phone, no one would want to watch that video. That video might bring in maybe 100 views, a couple hundred views because my normal audience, but I'm trying to bring in more of an audience. So if I make a paranormal investigation video, it's not only hoping to satisfy the people who are supporting me and obviously everybody right now, but it's also to bring in more of an audience. So you've got to have a good first video. You have to. Mr. Bain, yep. There needs to be more paranormal game shows, right? I feel like Sam and Colby are more serious when it's just them two investigating. I agree. I actually think that sometimes their videos are a lot better when it's just them. When it's just them, they are really good. What about Elton? I don't think Elton could save the Overnight channel by himself. Sam and Colby with Dakota and Chelsea was a perfect team in my opinion. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Nicole hopped on in. How are you doing, Nicole? Tom hopped on in. Hell yeah, we're getting more people hopping on in, guys. Guys, hit that like button. It means a lot, and it helps out the algorithm, too. What about a collab with Drake and Josh? Drake and Josh would never do a collaboration with each other to begin with. But it would be fun. Drake and Josh in real life do not like each other. And I really don't blame them. There's a lot of drama, especially with Drake, who now is pretty much, I wouldn't say a straight-up pedophile, but basically the guy was flirting with a minor, so you definitely don't want him hanging around you, right? And I guess before that, there was drama with Josh Peck's wedding. Apparently Drake wasn't invited, so Drake tried to make a big deal about it. Pretty much saying, I thought we were brothers, but okay, man. I don't know. Honestly, 2017 and 2019 Sam and Colby were amazing. You mean when they were first starting out? Their pranks at the public stores and stuff? I'm not sure if that was 2017. I might have been earlier than that. But if you're talking about the pranks they would pull, I thought they were kind of cringy. I think they're better now. especially when they are doing stuff by themselves. I think their paranormal investigations, when it's just them, are actually very solid, and they are very likable. But back in the day, I really was not into their pranks and everything. What happened to the overnight group? Did they separate? Sorry, I don't watch them. No, the overnight crew is fine. No, they're still doing paranormal investigations and even have a podcast now called Haunted Homies. That's a good name for a podcast. That's when they started up paranormal stuff with Corey. Yep. No, Drake and Josh do not like each other, and all of the Drake's career might be over. Yeah, Drake's career might be actually done. Oh, like the origin of... Okay, yeah, the origin of Biltmore, etc. Yeah, that stuff's pretty fun. Though sometimes they're a bit cringy in my eyes, too. Especially when Jake back in the day... I'm kind of glad Jake started kind of spreading his own wings and doing more of his own thing instead of doing what Sam and Colby wanted. He kind of did his own thing, because I really actually feel like Jake Weber is a lot more likable today than he was when he was doing Sam and Colby content, in my personal opinion. But Jake, back when he did Sam and Colby stuff, when he wouldn't listen, he would be disrespectful to people's like hotels and stuff, and throw apples in the hallways and stuff like that. I didn't care for that kind of side. Jake had the most realist reactions. Yeah, when something actually did happen, he would freak out. Absolutely. That's so funny. Just the other night, I said the show has Mr. Bean. I guess I can call him Rowan Atkinson, but he's just Mr. Bean. Jake definitely the most real. Jake unboxes murder items. Yep, he does a lot of serial killer stuff. You should create a TikTok account. It would help you grow faster. I have a TikTok account. I do have a TikTok. Yes, I do. If you guys go to my link tree down below, you can follow me on everything that I have. So you guys can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and all that stuff. Just go to the link tree link. Then would be disrespectful to some spirits, yeah. Yeah, that was a very common theme back then. Very disrespectful. You see, to some people, it's fine because, you know, the person's already deceased and it shouldn't matter too much. But at the same time, it's like, if you really believe in spirits and stuff, maybe not disrespect them, because that sucks. You wouldn't want that happening to you. You wouldn't want to be a ghost inside a house and someone saying that about you. So, yeah. I can't wait till next month because I'm going to the Crescent Hotel. That's pretty exciting. Do you think TikTok is getting banned? It might. It might. There's a lot of push for it. What do you think is the most believable proof that of the paranormal out there right now? That is a tough question to answer because there's a lot of good evidence. That is tough. I'm going to have to get back with you on that one. Brandon Whip, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Hi, have you played the Resident Evil 4 remake? I have not. I have never even played Resident Evil before. Like, I've played one of the games back in the day, but I've never actually sat down and played a full Resident Evil game all the way through. No, that or Silent Hill. Haven't done it. Oh my god, that's what went to the LA. One Darcy, yo, what's happening? Thank you so much for joining the live stream tonight. If more people are hopping on in, guys, please don't be shy. Say hello. If you guys don't like me and you guys are you hate my criticisms or constructive, that's what it is really. It's a criticism, constructive criticism of their channel. If you guys are one of those people, let me know in the comments or, you know, have fun. Have fun. Chat it up with me. And if you're coming here just to call me a, you know, shit like a cocksucker or something like that, then maybe not. But, like, hey. I'm good. How about you and what you need to play is a horror survivor game? Yeah, I do. I actually, Shine in the audience sent me The Quarry, which I would love to go ahead and continue playing at some point. And I got to finish Outlast and stuff like that. Hope it does get banned. TikTok is trash. It's toxic. It's a toxic place for sure. It used to be fun. TikTok back before it started was actually really damn decent, but now it's become just a place of drama and people starting shit with people. Yeah, it used to be fun, but now it sucks. Yeah, Quarry was fun. I only post my trailer reactions over there. Nothing crazy, so, and actually some extra trailer reactions, like my Transformer, the newest Transformer movie trailer reactions over there. Which YouTuber is related to Lizzie Borden? That would be Seth Borden. It is a horror survivor shooting game. Yes, you need to get back to those games. I do. You're right. I do. I like YouTube Shorts more, too. I can't upload any because I have no phone. My phone broke. So, I was uploading quite a few YouTube Shorts the other day, but without a phone, you can't do it. I was trying to find if there was a way you can upload it from the PC, like an actual PC, but nope. Gotta have a phone. I really like Seth Borden also. Yeah, I gotta check out more of his content. That's something I really gotta do. And by the way, guys, if you have not heard, I have a few early access content up on members or Patreon right now. So if you want to see that early access content, all you have to do is go down below and become a $2 member to the channel right now. And you guys can watch early access content. I have 2 serial killer file reactions, and I have a Nuke's Top 5 reaction, and a Mr. Bond reaction over on early access right now. You should do more videos of exploring with Josh. Yeah, I do. I do definitely need to get more into that. Resident Evil is so good. Love the game. I'm just hoping to find more paranormal investigations from Josh. I'm not really into watching him go to these abandoned places and just walking around. He's good at it. He's fine. I mean, but at the same time, I really felt bored watching the last one. I was starting to yawn a lot, and yeah, it's hard to sit down through like a almost 2-hour video watching someone just walk around an abandoned building. It's one of those things where it's like I really wish I was there. I wish I was there walking through this building myself. You should watch Face Rug haunted videos. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me to watch Face Rug. I watched one of his videos way back in the day, but haven't watched any recently. Yeah, I watched the serial killer ones last night. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed those reactions, by the way, Carolyn. Do you ever believe in the boogeyman? I believe in the devil, who is kind of like the boogeyman. I love watching Seth and Josh. They are good. Yeah. Yeah, they work good together. Yeah, Seth and Josh, yep. Phase Rug's haunted videos are cringy sometimes. You going to react to Chelsea and Dakota's channel since they started posting? Chelsea and Dakota's channel? Maybe. No, I'll probably be too salty, man. I'll be too salty. Like, did they just start a YouTube channel? They'll have like 1 million subscribers by the end of the week. I'll be too salty to watch them and be like, you guys just started a channel. And the only reason why you guys are even blowing up right now is because Sam McColby did a collaboration with you. Yes, I couldn't believe. Well, aren't they also the guys who have like a sci-fi channel? Or like a sci-fi show? Yes, I couldn't believe that one guy killed his friend's son. Yeah, that was pretty shocking. How would you rank the new Halloween trilogy? How would I rank the new Halloween trilogy if I had... Well, I'm also gonna throw in the original because it's part of that. I would go the original Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends. That's how I would do it. Yeah, they do. One more favor than the other. Did you know that Dr. Pepper tastes a bit like Coke? I didn't know that. Did you see the Netflix monster teaser? The Netflix monster teaser? Like Dahmer? Monster? I personally think Josh is better exploring than ghost hunting. He's pretty good at both, if I had to be honest with you. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, they are starting YouTube. It's under Project Fear. They only get 105,000 followers as of now, and they've posted is a trailer video. All they posted is a trailer video. All they posted is a trailer. Look, I'm struggling to even get to 20,000, and these guys already have 100,000 because they posted one teaser. That's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, good on them. Good on them, because not everybody makes it to 100,000. But they also had a platform beforehand, so that really helped out a lot. So good for them. I'm happy for them at the end of the day, but also a little bit salty. But that's what happens, man. When you see, the difference is right now I'm a guy who's kind of building up from the bottom and trying to build his way up. These guys were, successful. I'm not sure how long they've been doing their sci-fi stuff, but have you watched any K-dramas? Not to my knowledge, no. Could you watch the Goat Man's Bridge from Paranormal Twins release? Yeah, I got to get to that one. Yep. Just keep in mind, guys, a lot of that stuff is going to be early access. Like, it will be probably filmed and uploaded to Patreon long before it's posted to YouTube. So, again, if you guys are wanting to become channel members and stuff for that reason alone to get the early access content, that is the kind of stuff I will be posting over there as early access. So, if you don't want to have to wait, then there you go. You should watch Omar Gosh video where he goes to the FaZe Rug's old house. That'd be interesting. People have been also recommending him a lot too. That's true. I think they are going to be much better being on YouTube instead of TV. Yeah, they have more freedom on YouTube. You should watch Train to Busan, a zombie movie. I've seen it. I have not seen the sequel, Peninsula, but I have seen Train to Busan, and it's pretty damn fantastic. What is Dakota and Chelsea's YouTube? I think he said it was Project Fear. Project Fear is their YouTube channel. Yeah, freedom is huge. Though YouTube has gotten strict, they are starting to kind of get rid of a lot of their strict policies in a sense. Some of them are kind of dying down a little bit. Haven't seen the sequel a ton. Yeah, I've heard the sequel to Train to Busan is very underwhelming compared to Train to Busan, but that's not fair at the same time because Train to Busan was such a masterpiece in a sense. It's just like the sequel has to, you either have to try to live up to it or be just as good, and that's not always the case. Remember J Station, the worst YouTuber? He sounds familiar. J Station does sound familiar. Train to Busan is getting an American remake called Last Train to New York. Yep, I've heard about that. Gonna be interesting for sure. Not sure how that's gonna turn out. Most of the time, people are like losing their shit at the even thought of doing a American remake of something. But you know, they could do really good. They could. The concept alone is really interesting. Although I would love to see more original stuff. Like, yes, though it could maybe be a sequel to Train to Busan in a sense, or like, you know, a different, just kind of the same concept, but it takes place in a different part of the world. Like The Walking Dead. Have you seen Bambi Meets Godzilla? It's a fun short video. I have not seen that video. That sounds interesting. No, Bambi Meets Godzilla. That's like the fucking collaboration we all wanted to see. When's the next episode of Scary Encounters? What do you mean? Scary Encounters. I'm playing Phasmophobia and watching your stream. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, someone, I'm not sure if they're in the comments right now, but someone sent me a picture or a selfie of them at the Clown Motel recently, and they were wearing my t-shirt with my logo on it, and they were taking selfies of it. It was like one of the most honorable things I've seen someone do for me. So if you ever go to a haunted location, get yourself a JCARTS t-shirt, man, and wear it and take a selfie. That is awesome. I love seeing shit like that. Ever seen Gojam Haunted Asylum? Maybe. I might have seen that, actually, Austin Taylor. When you talk to someone about their ghost experiences. Oh, tell me the encounters. Gotcha. Yeah, that we'll have to see because those videos did not get a lot of love. If those videos get more love, I will do more of that stuff. It's just I'm waiting on those videos to get more likes and support before I just go ahead and make more of them, in all honesty. So hopefully people will go back and watch those and hit the like on that. But I don't want to waste my time doing something that no one wants to watch, as much as I really enjoyed doing it. The American remake of The Eye did not live up to the Japanese original. That's a bummer. But they rarely do, to be honest. Japanese originals are so good. Yeah, go love those videos. If you want to see more of those, definitely go like those videos. Destination Fear got canceled. I heard about that. Yeah. Yep. And it was rumors or speculations that Zach Bagans might have had a part to play in that. I think. I'm hoping that's not the truth because, you know, I used to view Zach Bagans as an icon, a hero in the paranormal community. But if that's the truth, man, that would be unfortunate to hear. That would just go to show how big of a scumbag he is. If that is true, he is a scumbag. All right, Harley, have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you have a good one. I still can't bear to hear my voice, so I won't watch any of my episode, right? There's a video on their channel talking about it. Have tried shawarma? Not to my knowledge, I have not. And by the way, if you're hopping on into the live stream, guys, hit that like button, slay it really quick. And also, I forgot to mention, we have a new perk, or a new tier for members and stuff. There is now a member with a scythe tier. Yep, it's $25 a month, but it's there. And basically that tier will, if you want me to be friends with you on social media, I will add you as a personal friend on social media and whatnot. So that's what you get with that tier. Some exclusive stuff, obviously. But yep, there's now a member with a scythe. A maniac with a scythe. Maniac with a scythe. My apologies. You ever watch the Ghost Hunters on TV? I did. Yep. They got boring after a while. I used to watch them all the time with my dad and grandma, but they eventually just kind of started dying out. And I think it was after when Grant Wilson left the show. I feel like that's when the show started kind of going downhill. And then other people started leaving the show, and it just, yeah, fell apart real fast. You ever watch the Ghost Hunters TV new Patreon tier or YouTube member tier? Both. Both. I added it both to both. Yep. You could be a maniac with a scythe on either Patreon or channel member. The executive producer is the biggest tier I have, and I won't go above 100. So $75 a month is the executive producer tier, which means you are basically running my channel, helping me run the channel in a sense. But what a scythe! I can't afford that, but I have size. I need it. You know my love for Grim. Yep. There is a maniac with a scythe now. Yeah, the tell me the encounter thing. Yep, I used to do the tell me the encounter. That was a fun thing I was doing though. Fun segment. You guys can go watch that video right now. It's under the playlist. Why We Believe, which is basically my own personal paranormal experiences. I used to watch Ghost Hunters until it was canceled, but they brought it back on the Travel Channel. Yep. I remember that one episode when they went to like some sort of diner, and the diner completely faked all their paranormal stuff. Like they had a face in the mirror and stuff, like a robotic face, just to make people think that there was a ghost on the other side and all that. And I remember when Ghost Hunters lost their absolute shit. Do you think this is a joke? Do we look like a bunch of idiots? And I remember they were laughing at him and stuff. Oh, dude, it was one of the craziest episodes. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Couldn't believe that was an actual thing. You used to watch Ghost Asylum? I don't think I've ever seen Ghost Asylum. I used to watch a lot of Ghost Adventures. I used to watch a lot of Ghost Hunters when I was younger. And now I watch a lot of Sam and Colby Overnight and Twin Paranormal. Now there's already a lot of speculations that Zach Bagans and a lot of the Ghost Adventures crew fake a lot of shit. Which that wouldn't surprise me. It would be more of the producers trying to make them fake shit for more views. Because people are like, no one's going to watch a boring show where you guys just walk around and talk to stuff and not a lot happens. So we need some like tables flying, we need some chairs moving, we need some apparitions walking around in the background. We got to have more going on. YouTube Ghost Hunters are way better than the TV ones. Yeah, I'm beginning to agree with that. I used to watch a lot of Ghost Adventures, and now I'm kind of disinterested. Yeah, I feel that. Evening, the Mermaid Brew. How are you doing on this fine afternoon? We're just talking about paranormal shows right now, Ghost Adventures and everything, and how really their TV show ghost hunting shows are kind of dying out. I have some season name suggestions when you're going to do ghost stuff in the future. Okay. What are your names, man? I'm so sorry I'm late. How's everyone? Oh, no, you're good. Don't worry about it. I used to think that Sam and Colby was fake, but it's just them and their team. Right. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, would it surprise me if any of these paranormal investigators came out as fake? In some cases. Not really. Not saying they are fake, obviously, because you could make the same argument against me if I started doing paranormal investigations. You could even look at me and say, even knowing my evidence is like 100% real and I would know it's real, people would probably still call me fake. So it's one of those things you kind of have to just, you got to be prepared for people to criticize everything you do when you're a paranormal investigator. And it's fair. If anybody criticizes what I catch, makes perfect sense. I get it. So, I think Sam and Colby and everybody are trying to they're getting better at handling that kind of criticism. Like, oh, that was totally fake and shit. And it's just like, even if it was real, there's no way of winning everybody over. Do you watch the YouTube channels at Chills? I do not. Is there dead meat for the new Hellraiser yet? To my knowledge, there's not, but I would love to see it. One of Zach Bagans' guys said they would make them retake their reactions to make them more dramatic. Yeah, that does not look really good. You want the most honest and genuine reaction you can get when something happens. You literally can make everything with visual effects these days too. Yep, you can. Everyone has haters. That's exactly right. No matter what you do in this world, even Mr. Beast, who cured at least 1,000 blind people, still got called evil and satanic. Yeah, did one of the most fucking heroistic things you could ever do, and pay for people's surgeries, and still yet got called satanic and evil. Fucking crazy. That's just the world we live in. I don't think Sam and Colby are fake. They're just overdramatic. They're entertaining to watch, and that's good. That's good. I'm glad. No, that's awesome that you love watching their content. And I personally don't believe they're fake either. Now there was that one moment a little while ago where I hear Colby whisper, freak out, and then all of a sudden something happens. Yes, I questioned that a lot, but at the end of the day, do I still think they faked something? No. At the end of the day, I'm really pushing for. I don't think they faked anything. I really feel like there was a misunderstanding in that moment, deep down. I don't want to ever believe that any of them would fake something. But would it surprise me at the end of the day if it actually was admitted that they did? No, it would not. That's kind of how it is. That's how it is. Bluntly, I believe that they are not faking. But if they were ever to be proven wrong and were faking, I would not be surprised. I feel the same way about TV shows too. I doubt they are faking. Same here. Same. But it wouldn't shock you. Exactly. It's like, oh, okay. So they did. Mr. Beast paid for cataract surgery, not blindness. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, I'm getting off. Sleepy, sign off. Good night, Daddy. All right, Carolyn. Have a great night. Hope you sleep well. The paranormal will always be questioned, and for obvious reasons, too. That's exactly... You're 100% on the money, man. Even if I were to catch, like, one of the most craziest bit of evidence ever, like, let's say a demon actually grabbed me and threw me up against the wall, there would still be people questioning that. Or I catch a demon walking down a hallway. I'm a big skeptic when it comes to the ghost hunting, but still entertaining to watch. Absolutely, yeah, you gotta say it's entertaining. I can call the fake, though. Oh, yeah, same here. Remember that? I'm not sure if you guys are members to my channel or not, but there's a Nuke Top 5 reaction I did where there's a creepy jester doll in one of the Nuke's Top 5 videos, and I automatically knew that was fake. Automatically. It's a creepy video. It's very entertaining, but I already knew it was fake. So you think in a video where I hear the man's voice saying, Lily, do you think that... So do you think in a video when I hear the man's voice saying, Lily, do you think that was fake? No. I mean, I haven't heard the video, but no. No. I don't believe everything is faked. No, I don't. There are moments where, like, here's the thing. If I have a lot of respect for Overnight, I have a lot of respect for Sam and Colby, I have a lot of respect for Twin Paranormal, and I think they catch some of the best evidence. Twin Paranormal, for a big example, I think they catch some of the best evidence of all time. It always blows my mind on how much evidence they catch, because they are catching evidence that Sam and Colby and Overnight wish they could catch for some reason. They are catching some of the most craziest bit of evidence I have ever seen, ever, on any paranormal investigation channel, TV or YouTube. But, like, at the end of the day, would it ever surprise me if any of that stuff was faked for views? No, it wouldn't. It just wouldn't. I think there's a lot of people who could agree with that. One of the things by Twin Paranormal, it always blows my fucking mind how much evidence they are catching. Always. Colby once said, I never say everything I know because I know I wouldn't be believed. Understandable. Exactly. That's actually so true. That is so true. Yep, there's some things like, and I've said everything that's ever happened to me, and I'm still sure people question it. No, not all videos are faked. No. Yeah, but some things in some videos are clearly faked. If there's a chair and it just moves slightly, there's probably a string attached to that chair. If it's going in one direction instead of multiple, it's probably fake. I mean, the voice phenomenon stuff, the voice stuff is what really interests me. That stuff is really crazy. The Estes method, really crazy. Oh, the Lily thing is from the Sam and Colby Insane Asylum? But yeah, guys, please eliminate the idea or kind of separate the thought that I truly believe everything is fake. I don't believe everything is fake. I have said many times that I truly believe Sam and Colby would never fake shit. That is something I stand by. But if they were to come out tomorrow and people were to have proven them to be fake in some cases, I would not be mind blown or surprised, because I view that with every paranormal investigator I have ever watched. Because yes, people fake haunted shit for views. That is not something that I'm making up. That is something that just people do because they know it's going to get them a lot of views. Though those fucking jester videos, that clown doll, really well put together videos, but they are clearly fake, and those videos have brought in over tens of thousands of views for that guy. And he has like a whole TikTok channel based around it. Yeah. You have to pay attention to where a person could be hiding off camera too. Yeah, if they don't show what's behind that thing, there could be a possibility there might be someone back there. I feel like most TV paranormal shows are fake because they're big companies and just doing it for money. Exactly. That when it comes to like the TV shows like Ghost Adventures anymore or Ghost Hunters, I'm really skeptical. Yeah. What's your favorite ghost hunting method? I love the Estes method. Estes method is one of my favorites. There's no way they could fake that in that moment. Review it on the camera right there. No editing at all, and you hear them. It is not faked. No, I truly don't. Yeah, again, I'm not saying that. I haven't heard that, to be honest with you. So that part, I don't know. I even said, like, I don't know because I have not listened to that myself. I don't think it's fake. You guys are already defending it like, you know, it's not fake. So I truly believe that it's not fake. So already, yeah, you can already tell that I personally don't believe that's fake. And most of the most of the EVPs and the Estes method stuff, I don't believe it's fake either. I believe that is 100% real. Now, when it comes to, like, just a random TikToker, who I'm really going after, the TikTok stuff, where people are, like, they're in their house, right? They're in their house and they have their phone out. And they're literally saying what we're hearing. There's someone knocking on my door. They're getting heavy breaths and everything. And they walk over to the door. They look at it and nothing's out there. That stuff can be easily faked. I may have caught something fake on Sam and Colby. The scream they caught from the Goatman's Bridge is the same scream from their Zach Bagans Haunted Museum video at 28. Really? Really? That'd be a dumb... Oh, why would you do that? Whoever edited that video, why would you do that? Because people like you, you know, could point that shit out easily. The TikTok paranormal stuff is total bullshit, in my opinion. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it can be, for sure. You'll watch both of them right now? Go for it. Yeah, I want to hear what you say. But again, no matter what you do, that's why I'm not just going to do paranormal investigations. I'm also going to do cryptid hunts, where I'd go out and try to find Bigfoot and shit. I think that'd be a lot of fun too. Get like a friend, get like a camper or something, and go out and hunt for Bigfoot. That'd be fun. I'd also want to do filming location videos. I want to go see like filming locations for Friday the 13th, Halloween, and stuff like that. Nightmare on Elm Street. I would do that stuff too. Natalia, how are you doing? You should check out the overnight vid of Sam and Colby, the overnight challenge. It was crazy that they had to react to it. Not sure how real it was, but Elton thought they were pranking him. Ooh, really? Really? And by the way, thank you so much for joining the live stream, Natalia. I appreciate it. And if you are hopping on here, please make yourself known by commenting like Natalia did. You need money for a camper. I know. But I'm just giving you guys an idea of what the stuff I would love to do for this channel. Corey has talked about it. That was a prank. Corey has talked about it. Oh, okay, so it was a prank. Or campfire stories. Yep, that'd be fun. Go out to the woods, sit there with Michael and Lane and talk about campfire stories. That'd be a fun segment. That would be, actually. That'd be kind of a cool podcast idea. Campfire stories with JCARTS. I'd be down. I have been really enjoying your videos recently. I found myself watching you on break at work. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos that much. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It never gets old hearing when people tell me that they listen to me and watch me. Crazy. Crazy cool. Watch Trans Allegheny. Sorry, I'm mispronouncing that. Insane Asylum is that video is called with the Lily thing in it. Okay. Yeah, all the videos they did before they actually started ghost hunting were just for entertainment with fake stuff. Right. There are 2 to 3 screams on Goatman's Bridge, but most screams all sound the same. They're screams. Again, there's really no right or wrong answer. The only people who know if it's faked are the people who made the video. And if it was the obvious possibility that it was faked, they're never going to admit it. Because they know that will just completely destroy every other video after. Because once you know that someone has faked something in a video, more than likely they have done it again and again and again. So they're never going to admit that they ever did something like that. Again, not saying we should ever question those people because that's not fair. It's not, right? Especially when it comes to like a YouTube channel like Sam and Colby, Overnight, or Twin Paranormal. These guys will never win in any situation. You're always going to have the people who are going to be skeptical of what's going on. A lot of people like watching these videos just for entertainment purposes, which is obviously fun. It's obviously fun. But at the same time, it's like, have you watched Wendigoon stuff? I've heard of him. I have never watched his stuff. Hey, Kunal, how you doing? I fake liked in The Last Jedi. Yeah. I thought The Last Jedi was fine at first, but the more I watched it, the more I thought about it, the more I hated it. Listening to the video, BRB. Alright, Mermaid Brew. I don't know if Corey has talked publicly about it, but he was also told, and my friends, and he told us that was scripted scary videos with them actually being scared. Wow. I enjoy the Mr. Ballin reactions. I usually watch them before you do. It's interesting to hear your take on it. Thank you so much. Well, I'm glad you enjoy those reactions. You should watch more Seth Borden. I think you will like his stuff more. I have a feeling. I think, well, I've overall just liked Seth Borden and most of his paranormal collaborations and stuff. He's just been a really solid dude. And by the way, thank you for joining, guys. I see a lot of you guys hitting that like button. Really appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm. And it's really easy to do. What time is the Screaming Goatman's Bridge? Jordan, are you still contemplating going back to work in retail? You know, I mean, I will go back to retail if we don't hit our goals by 2025. If we're not making a good amount of money, like backbone for our this channel in general, I'm gonna have to go back because look, I'm almost 27 years old. I gotta make money. So, I was given this opportunity to push YouTube as much as I can, and if we don't hit that goal, it is what it is. But I do plan on working retail if we do not hit my goals before 2025. If we can get more members, more people who don't mind becoming the backbone of this channel to make sure that it continues doing what it does, reacting to Mr. Ballin, Twin Paranormal, Sam and Colby, Overnight, and all that stuff, and movies and everything like that, then that's awesome. But if we don't, it is what it is. I personally like the Nuke's Top 5 video and serial killer ones of yours. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying those too. Those are fun to film. I mean, they're crazy to film, but they're fun to film. What time is the Scream and Goatman's Bridge? Make sure I'm caught up with all my comments. Almost 100 views on this video, guys. 100 views on this video. Thank you for hopping on in. Thank you for being a part of the conversation. And thank you for hitting that like button. And thank you for showing your support by commenting in the chat. If anyone is interested in Goatman's Bridge Scream, 44, Zach Began Scream at 2805. I'm sure that's going to help out a lot of people. Thank you so much for doing that. Wouldn't it be crazy if they like added the Wilhelm scream in the background of one of these videos? Audios do seem quite similar. Ooh. Ooh. Tom H. Gotta go. All right, Tom. Thank you so much for hopping on and hope you have a great afternoon, man. You should react to the Sam and Colby videos, the most haunted castle in the world with Josh, Seth, and Haunted Nights. 27-year-old, you're pushing 30, and 30 is pushing back. There is a channel called Hot Sauce Beats that also watched Sam and Colby. He just did his first investigation. I would enjoy if you guys collab. Let me go ahead and look him up really quick. Let me go ahead and look up this guy really quick. He does Sam and Colby reactions too. Hot Sauce Beats. I've never heard of him myself. Maybe I have. Who knows? He's got 65.7 thousand subscribers. Nice. Oh, I have seen this guy's channel before. Yeah. Does a lot of Markiplier reactions and stuff like that. First time ghost hunting 6 days ago. Nice. Hell yeah, man. I want to... Alright. Sorry, I just looked up his channel really quick. He's great, such a fun guy to watch too. Ooh, nice. Come on, people. Let's get as many likes and views as we can. Heyo, Sebastian, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. It seems like you would really get along. Ooh, well, that's always a good thing to hear. I think me and Zawoki are planning on doing a collaboration for this Hell Week and stuff, so maybe I can try to plan a collaboration with, or maybe it'd be kind of cool if we all did a live stream and just started talking. I feel like I'm hoping, like, this is just me overthinking it sometimes, but I really hope that these guys don't think I'm a bad person because I criticize and stuff, and I'm someone who, you know, doesn't believe everything I see automatically, and I'm hoping that hopefully that no one hates me for that. It's one of those things, man. You got to be very careful when it comes to your personal opinion on social media and YouTube, because people might really get pissed off and bring it down and stuff, and you just kind of have to try to ignore them in the best ways you can. But they did have the same pitch, loud to mid loud to sounding, and animal at the end. There's no denying. So there's no denying that. Another good short anime, Man in the Woods, somewhat disturbing. I feel like I've seen that or I've heard of it. Sebastian, he is great, such a fun guy. Come on, people, let's get. Have you watched Jake the Viking? Yes, I have. I did one of his reactions. I did the reaction to his Conjuring House video. My apologies, then. Why are you apologizing, man? I think the charm with Sam and Colby is they want to prove it, if it isn't false, or see if they could be debunked. Yeah, that's one of the things I appreciate about Sam and Colby, too, is that they try to debunk shit, which is always good. I always push paranormal investigators to try to debunk stuff, even if it's like, yes, going out of your way to do it, try to do it. Sam and Colby are a charming bunch of guys, dude. They've earned their almost 10 million subscribers. 100%. I'm a reaction channel. Keep that in mind. I can only give my opinions. I can only watch something and give my opinions. I do it for movies. I do it for YouTube channels. I do it for myself. I do it for a lot of things. And I do it with life, too. I go through life, you know, questioning things and being honest. That's what I do. But at the end of the day, you know, yeah, I learned with ghost hunters that it isn't supernatural until you can prove it's fake. That is absolutely right. I agree. Doing all right, just chilling tonight, looking for something new to watch on Tubi. Any suggestions for horror? Off the top of my mind, no, I do not have no recommendations. Off the top of my mind, I don't. Do you believe in aliens? Yes, I do. 100%. Did you watch the part 2 of the Jake the Viking Conjuring video? I have not yet. No, not yet. That might be an idea, though. Which type of investigation would you like to start with on your first investigation? Like, would you do the SS method? I don't know if I could do the SS method. I mean, again, this equipment costs a lot of money. I would probably just get a recorder, get, you know, a couple, maybe the EVP reader or EMF reader and stuff like that. But I wouldn't, like, do anything beyond crazy. I would do a simple investigation first. The main thing I need to do is get a camera. That's probably what most of the money for is going to be going to, is getting some good cameras so I can actually film with decent quality. So that's what I'm going to be doing. It's very narcissistic for humans to not believe in aliens. Is it called? It is called Talking with Demons. If you want to watch it, okay. No, I'll definitely check that out at some point. I'd love to do the SS method, though. I think that's one of the most efficient ways to talk to ghosts. I think my first investigation, if I can raise enough money or maybe even get enough supporters to back this channel, would probably be the Ohio State Reformatory. If you really want like a really fast video, because it's like 3 hours away, and we would just need the money to probably pay for an overnight stay, get like a couple of friends together, and we would just go out there and try to investigate as much as we can. We'll see how far we go. So, I mean, again, if you guys want to become channel members or anything, just know that's what the money will hopefully eventually lead up to. So if the more people who hop on in and become channel members, I think we gained like 5 last night because someone gifted them, so I appreciate that. The more the merrier, I say. You should do an investigation in your house and do the method. I wish I could, but I live in a house of like 6 people, so it would be very hard to do that. Loved when Sam and Colby were in Ohio State Reformatory for season 1. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that video, yeah. Their season stuff was pretty fun. Nick and Thor, FTW for the win. Nick and Thor, what did Nick and Thor say? Let me go back up and see what Nick and Thor said. I'm looking for Nick and Thor's comment. One sec. Why isn't... Yes, Nick and Thor gifted the subs. That's right. Sorry, I was looking for a comment for a second. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. This is a question that you need not to answer if you know the answer, but do you know how much it costs for an overnight at the Ohio State? You know, I'm going to go ahead and look for you. Let's see. Ohio State Reformatory. Ohio State Reformatory, let's see here. Paranormal programs at Mansfield Reformatory. 25 per person in self-guided tours, 35 $2 discount. No, I don't want that. I want to know how much you're going to charge me for staying in overnight private paranormal investigation. Checks in at 6 p.m. Must be 18 years or older. Friday and Saturdays, $3,000 for people or less. Cost is $100 per person, 30 people maximum. Cost payment details. Ghost walks, let our ghostly guides know. I want to. Groups, professional. Okay, Friday and Saturdays, $3,000 for 30 people. $3,000 for 30 people. Cost is $100 per person. So $100 per person, and Sunday through Thursday, $1,500 for 15 people. $500 must be made a non-refundable deposit of. It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be like a lot of money. Public ghost hunt, public ghost walk. Let's go ghost hunt. Let's see how much they would charge me right off the back right now. I have to schedule it, which would make sense. It would be a little bit of money. I thought you said 30,000 for 4 people. No, 30 people. Not as much as I thought either, but still. But still, yeah. You have trouble believing in aliens, but I do want to believe. Thank you for checking it. Absolutely. I would do the Ohio State Reformatory because it's only 3 hours away, so that's not that far. 100 per person is a lot, though. Per person, it's you'd be paying at least like. If I wanted to bring my friends, it'd be like $300 for all of us. Yeah. I can only imagine what Sam and Colby probably paid to stay like a full night there. At least 5,000, probably. That's probably not too far off either, yeah. That's crazy to think that Sam and Colby were only 3 hours away from you at one point. Yep. Yep, they were only 3 hours away from me. I bet you have the sign waivers too. Oh, yeah, without question. In case you know possession or anything, yeah, they don't want to be held accountable. Would you ever do that House of Horrors attraction where you're No way. No, I would never pay people to torture me. I met Sam and Colby before I watched them, and I had no clue and just ignored the guys. Wow. Yeah, but hey, it's at least cool that you can say you've at least been in, met them. That's pretty cool. But now I go back on my VidCon pics, and I'm like, for fuck's sakes, Bruno, you needed to take a pic. Hey, you never know, man. Like people, you guys are talking to me right now, but and I'm not trying to brag about anything because again, I'm a smaller YouTuber. But you just never know who you're talking to, right? I mean, that one day, that person could be literally like one of the biggest content creators on the platform. It happens to some people. Sam and Colby today are some of the biggest content creators you'll see on YouTube. Rightfully so. They put a lot of hard work into what they do. They've earned it. It's free. The only thing the guy asked for apparently is a bag of dog food. The Bel Air house video Sam and Colby did was 5 minutes from my house here in Ohio. That's crazy. Blair House is here in Ohio. Might have to look that place up too. Might be an idea. I started don't know what to do, what to think about paranormal things. The Blair seems quite fun. Blair House seems quite fun. Yes, sir. It's in Blair, Ohio. Let me go ahead and look it up really quick. Oh yeah, yep. Okay. Wow. Isn't that the place Twin Paranormal went to? To my knowledge? Looks very familiar. Like, I've obviously seen people investigate this place before. Hmm. The Blair has some creepy history. I just left the different horror chat to come check you out. What's the topic? Hey, thank you so much for joining, Kelly Franklin. I appreciate you hopping on in. Right now, we're just talking about the possibility of me doing paranormal investigations in the future, and if we can hit my goals, where I would go first and stuff like that. Now it's like between the Ohio State Reformatory and the Blair House. So now we're just kind of thinking about it, how much it's going to cost to do all of that stuff. It's gonna cost money. I'd have to definitely have a backbone to this channel. I'd have to have a lot of members and patrons, people who are supporting me, even again for $1 or $2 a month. The more people who hop on in on that bandwagon, hopefully at some point we can at least have enough people backing this channel up to where I can do stuff like that without worry at all, and I can bring you guys those kind of crazy, hopefully crazy and fun videos. Blair House on weekends is 500 nights. 500 nights up to 8 people. Oh my, $500 per night. Oh my. I love the air. Yeah, that was a bad one. Sorry, you're fine. I have had one of a kind paranormal thing happen to me. Have you ever played the Ouija board? No, I've never dealt with an Ouija board. Very cool, definitely reformatory. It's got an amazing background. The reformatory would be a bigger, definitely bigger place to investigate. I would enjoy going to the Ohio State Reformatory, and they also filmed the Shawshank Redemption there. So yeah, it's more than just I'd probably do 2 videos over there, a paranormal investigation and a filming location video. So that it would be like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Weekends is $995 the night, and I'm sure they did. You can't say it's oh my god, they did that so you can't say it's $1,000. $1,000 a night, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, I'd have to have to do all these things. I would definitely have to have a lot of backbone to this channel. That's crazy. That is crazy. $1,000 a night. Oh, you're fine, Stephanie. That's a ridiculous amount of money. That's a very ridiculous amount of money. Oh god. As it is right now, man, I even struggle to afford a camera. So, yeah. Nope, not yet. Not yet. You can tell these places like to milk it. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And the fact that, people like Sam and Colby, Overnight, and all of them go there, people are really wanting to go and stay the night there now, and they are banking off that. You best believe they are. That's probably one of the reasons why they always love to, agree to that kind of stuff. You're going to post this on YouTube, right? Yep, okay. Both Zach Bagans and Ghost Hunters investigated the octagon-shaped house 50 miles away from me. It was built before the Civil War. Interesting results. Also, I've heard the Bel Air house has added a lot of new rules after people started filming there on YouTube. Ooh, interesting, interesting. I was just thinking about the plantation, Stephanie. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I want to go to Myrtle's plantation. That would be a great video. That's obviously all the way in, Louisiana, but that would be an amazing video. I was sitting on the floor next to my bed, and my door got chapped, and I instantly got up and opened my door. No one was there. I asked my sister and Gran, and they said they didn't do it. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. I've always wanted to go to Myrtle's. Yeah, Myrtle's would be a good place to go. I would want to go to... I would love to go to the Clown Motel also. Clown Motel might be a fun video. I would actually treat it like a paranormal investigation. Don't worry. Hopefully no pranks, but we'll see. I have always wanted to go there. Yeah. Also, a lot of people don't know this, but if you're into anime and stuff, today is Monkey D. Luffy's birthday from One Piece. Just wanted to say that really quick. Love that anime. So glad I caught the live stream tonight. I feel like crap, but since tuning in, I feel a lot better. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's kind of the point. I'm hoping is that people just enjoy the chat, having fun talking. The Stanley Hotel is another place I would like to go. To. Also, I'm going to make it. I don't know if I told a lot of you guys this. There's new people here right now. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now that if you are a moderator right now, I might be taking those moderator statuses away because I'm going to make it to where only people who are channel members can be a moderator for the channel. I know that's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. It's nothing to do with you personally. It's just I'm always trying to think of ways to give like people who are paying monthly extra kind of stuff. And the moderator thing is a good thing to give people who are paying monthly. I think they've earned it in a sense. Not saying you guys haven't earned it. I obviously appreciate every single one of you being here chatting with me on these live streams. But I really think that they deserve that extra kind of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was at one point where I was just giving the moderator status to everybody. And even people who became moderators started to like ban people on my live streams without asking me first. And I just think that the bots have been held at bay. But I just hope you guys understand, I'm not trying to come off like a jackass or anything like that. I will still always try to get you to your comments, no matter who you are. But I do think the moderator thing should be made for people who are members. But keep in mind that mods are important roles, and people should know how to act when they have that power. Absolutely, absolutely. I remember I made some random person a moderator because they were on my live streams every once in a while, and I remember they removed somebody from the live stream because the person, I guess, was not agreeing with me. And that's fine if you don't agree with me. That's 100% cool, but they shouldn't be banned because they didn't agree with me. Now, if they were coming at me, maybe saying, you know, hey, motherfucker, I don't like you, or maybe they're coming at someone in the chat saying, hey, motherfucker, you know, you need to shut your ass up and stuff, I would go ahead and block that person. You wouldn't have to. I would go ahead and do it. But the season 3 Sam and Colby treasure hunting videos are fun to watch. I loved those. I actually really loved the, I can't remember what they were called, but they went to like this abandoned town, I think out towards like Las Vegas or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I really enjoyed those episodes where they went treasure hunting and stuff. The hotel in Flagstaff is said to be haunted. That reminds me, I didn't get my membership this week. Are you planning on becoming a member? That's right. I thought you, okay. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I mean, I seriously do. Anybody who wants to become a channel member, I want you to know that if you decide that you want to support me by becoming a channel member, please go the lowest support. Don't go the highest. The highest is for the people who may have extra cash. But if you guys just want to support me in any sort of way, literally the $2 a month will be best. It would be $1, but YouTube members only makes it to where I can charge people $2 a month at the least. So, but it's there if you guys want to support the channel in any way. Your names will be added to the end credits of the videos, by the way. Every video I upload, your names will be at the end credits. Thank you so much for becoming a maniac with the knife. You even get like a badge next to your name too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'd love to see it. I'm always trying to push for more people to do this, especially if you have the money. If you don't have the money, don't worry about it. You don't have to explain to me. I get it. It's not like required. This is something that I have to push because 2025 is my deadline. If I don't at least get close to my goals by 2025, I'm going to have to go and get another job and probably focus on that job more than this one. I love doing YouTube, but I'm really, really trying to push for the people who may be like, okay, you know what? I like this guy. I like his opinions on paranormal investigations. I like his opinion on horror movies. I love talking about horror movies. I want to see this guy continue. So here's what I'll do. Here's $2 or $1 a month if you go over to Patreon. I know. Again, it would be $1 over here, but unfortunately, I don't have that option over here. Popcorn, no, yay! And you have access to custom emojis too, which is exciting. If you guys like custom emojis, I will be adding more custom emojis, by the way. But there are custom emojis you get access to and stuff like that. So you guys do get a lot of stuff. So keep that in mind. If you like this community enough, is what I'll say. Yep, you got church. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Mermaid Brew, for becoming a channel member. I am unworthy, but she says I am worthy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sam and Colby have landed in Paris to film the Paris catacombs. That... May Fools? That's fucked up. I was about to say, that would be a great video. The Paris catacombs. But scary at the same time, because you do not want to get lost down there. I promised last week, and I was waiting for my payment. Aw, thank you so much. Yeah, so I recommend if you are going to become a channel member, you go down below, click the join button, become a $2 member. Don't go any beyond that because I feel like a lot of people like to leave because they struggle with paying it monthly. So just go the lowest. You don't have to go far. You don't have to go that far for me. Just go the lowest, and the more people who hop on in, hopefully the more people we start getting to jump on the bandwagon and stuff. I think we have like almost 80 something channel members right now. So become part of the first 100 if you want, stuff like that. I don't think Colby is traveling this month. I probably not. I don't blame him either. And by the way, since you became a channel member, I'm going to get started with this here right now. Because you became a channel member, I'm going to make you a moderator. The thing is, I don't have a computer, and believe if I tried to become a channel member. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I make everybody who becomes now a channel member a moderator automatically. That is something I'm going to be adding to the membership stuff. Is that if you become a channel member, you will automatically become a moderator. Any support is appreciated, right? Any support is appreciated. Any support to this channel is 100% appreciated because at the end game, I think it's going to benefit the channel. I think it's going to make sure this channel continues after 2025. My mom and dad, I wasn't going to say that because my mom and dad actually truly do believe I have a passion and I have a skill when it comes to YouTube, and they think I'm really good at it. So my mom and dad really like that I do this. A lot of people in my family love that I'm doing something that's unique. They love that I'm going for something I want to do with my life instead of something that is just typical of what most people want to do. They actually think I'm actually happy doing YouTube, which is nothing I felt when I was working in retail. So if I can push it and maybe make this work, I'm going to try my best to do so. I appreciate you, Mermaid Brew. I appreciate you. Sam and Colby were once 30 minutes away from your house. Oh, you don't need to. Have you ever seen Keon and JC videos? They're not paranormal channel, but they're fun to watch. I don't think I've ever seen their videos. And I'm glad I can be a supporter because I love this channel. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this channel. I really am. I really am. I don't want to stop the thing that makes me happy. I really don't. So thank you for becoming channel members, guys. It does. I don't. It really means a lot. And by the way, the longer you're with me, those badges next to your name will change. So right now it's a popcorn bucket, but the longer you're with me, it will go from like I think the next one may be an EMF reader, and then it'll become a spirit box. Yeah, and it'll continue to like upgrade itself. So you'll be upgraded here soon, probably within the next couple months, if you're still with me. Queen Mary Castle is 30 minutes away from my house. I could go to a haunted castle. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty dope. I'll be here enjoying the popcorn for now, but upgrade soon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Being able to chat live and not have dead silence, I think, is a definite skill. Right. Yeah, no, I'm always trying to be talking during a live stream. I always have to be, and I might lose my voice because of it someday. But I always try to get to everybody's comments. I mean, someday if I ever start getting a lot of people hopping on into those live streams, it might not even be possible for me to keep up with everybody's comments anymore. So like the super chats, that's why super chats exist, so people can actually get their comments read. But right now, I feel like I can keep up very well. I love the Dr. Mike podcast and Sam Colby. Yeah, I checked that video out. Pretty interesting stuff. The Remy Brew finished the popcorn to level up. Yep. I love live streams. I really enjoy the chat. Yeah, I feel like we've so far built up a really solid community of people who actually just like to give their opinions about things, which is something I encourage. Even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, give your own opinions. Yeah, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. And no one here is going to be judging those opinions. You're very passionate. Absolutely. I'm passionate about the things I like talking about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a fun goal. I'll start eating. You finish that popcorn bucket to level up. I think the final badge that you'll have next to your name is literally my head. I have a mod on Twitch on someone's channel. Ooh, nice. Okay. I'm a mod in like 25 channels on Twitch. I need to start unmodding me on the ones I don't watch. I like the new background, but I mods the blood dripper door. Oh, you missed the blood dripper door. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, those doors are back there still. Yeah. They're pretty cool. They were pretty cool. I'm actually planning on doing more to this background, honestly. Gonna add more stuff to it. The green screen is back there, so hopefully one day if we hit our goals and stuff, I want to get like a VR headset and stuff so I can play some Phasmophobia. I have a green screen back there for that reason alone, so I can start doing gaming videos like VR stuff. I'm not even a sub, but I am a mod, but sometimes this is how it works. Right. Jay, what are the equipments you want to get first? The equipment I want to get first is probably the basics. I already have a recorder. I want to go ahead and get an EMF reader, maybe a spirit box and stuff like that. Get that stuff. Probably those three things for at least the time being. First, I need to get a camera. That's the first thing I need to get. A really good camera, like a Canon, so I can at least film stuff with a decent quality camera and make good content. But yeah, those are the equipment I would probably get. Other than a cam, right. Yeah, EMF, recorder, and a spirit box. I once became a mod on someone's channel, and he unmodded me after 5 minutes. Damn. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be upset with me because I have to go ahead and unmod a lot of people actually here soon. The only people who are going to be remained as moderators are members to my channel, which is, I think, is, in all honesty, a fair decision to make. Again, it's nothing to do with the person in general. It's just the people who are paying monthly probably deserve that extra stamp. You know what I'm saying? Do I need to get Home Depot flashlight as well? Probably. A cam with a good audio and opening to add pro mic to if you can upgrade. Absolutely. No, I would definitely get money's worth. I would not get something cheap. I would get definitely something that would help me out. Okay, you won't be mad, it's all good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm hoping most people will not be upset when they see that they're not moderators anymore. You just got to understand what my position is right now. Audio is very important. Yes, it is. I have a camera, but the audio is shit. Akarsh, how you doing? What paranormal channel is overrated? Overrated according to you in comparison with three of them. Like, which one of them is like overrated? Like, it's a good question. I don't know if any of them are overrated, to be honest. I really feel like they've kind of all earned their spot, if I had to be blunt. Yeah, I can't really think of an overrated paranormal channel on the top of my mind. I think it's fair. Some people may abuse the power. Who knows? What three are we talking about? I would assume I'm assuming Karsh probably means Overnight, Sam and Colby, and Twin Paranormal. I'm assuming, right? But again, I don't think any of them are overrated. I think they're all doing pretty solid and are getting the amount of love I figured they would. Do you want a REM pod? REM pod is what I was thinking of, not a spirit box. REM pod. Sam and Colby, Overnight, Twin Paranormal. Thank you for correcting me on that, Brandon Whip. I mean, Josh is great. Josh is pretty great. Sam and Colby, Overnight, Twin Paranormal, and Josh. Josh is pretty good, but I don't think he's probably as good as probably Sam and Colby or Overnight or even Twin Paranormal. I think he's good, but he works better as, I hate saying this, he might work better as a solo person, or like not a solo person, but somebody who is there as like support, like a supporting character in a sense. They all have their different styles. That's exactly right. Yeah, they all do their... Though I will say Sam and Colby and Twin Paranormal are pretty similar in a lot of ways, if I had to be honest. Their style of humor doesn't really make me laugh all too much. Though if I had to be honest, I think Twin Paranormal might be a bit more funny than Sam and Colby, if I had to be honest with you. But as a guest instead of the main character. Exactly, as a guest. He's better as a guest, I would say. And that's not even, shitting on him at all. I genuinely believe that, like, if I were to be on Sam and Colby's channel, or like, let's say Overnight and stuff, I feel like I would be better as a supporting role than somebody in the front lines, right? I feel like definitely I'd be better at supporting. I feel like Josh works better as a supporting person to, like, Overnight or Twin Paranormal or something like that. Twin Paranormal doesn't hit the spot for you? I get it. The recorder that catches radio frequencies and voices, right? Yes. Just a normal recorder, like you press record, go back and rewind, listen to it again. I feel like one of those I would definitely want. What about Seth Borden? I like Seth Borden. I do think that he also kind of works better as a supporting person instead of somebody in the lead. But I haven't seen a lot of his investigations, so maybe I'll have to get back to you on that one. I personally think Seth Borden is a bit better investigator than Josh, but I do like them collaborating together. Yeah, together they might be perfect. But by themselves, you know, they're not, like, I feel like they work better with other people. They work better as guests, yeah. Collaborators, and again, that's not an insult. Sometimes I actually like the supporting people more than even the main people at some points. No Joe Bob tonight for you? What? Joe Bob? I think Seth wants to do music now. Makes sense. You know, I feel like a lot of people, when they become bigger on YouTube, want to do music. A lot of time I can feel any authenticity in their channel. A lot of time I can't feel any authenticity in their channel for Twin Paranormal. I think they are still trying to establish their place, but they are adding things to get there. The record that Josh... The record that Josh, you were asking, wait 10 seconds and 3... Okay. Everyone has their favorite ghost hunters. Absolutely. On Shudder with Joe Bob, his episode is on now. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Okay. Seth is really good as a guest. I think he asks the right questions. He does. He does. Again, I think they are really good as collaborations. Like, Seth and Josh are some of the best collaborations Sam McColby I've ever worked with, I think. Which paranormal ghost hunting channel would you love to guest in? Of all of them, I would probably say... Probably Twin Paranormal. Yeah, I'd love to go with these guys to like catch actual evidence. And I do think that they respect the spirits a lot, which I do appreciate. I think they do pretty good at respecting the spirits, so I would like to collaborate with them. Corey does music too, yep. While you guys are still here, just got off work. Yeah, but we're not going to be on much longer. We've been on for like 2 hours now. And by the way, if you have not, hit that like button, guys. It means a lot. We're almost to 30 likes now. 120 views and only 30 likes. Hit that like button for me. Do me a solid. Isn't Corey a dancer too? Yeah, Corey does a lot of dancing, yep. Velisca Axe is terrible, messed up with the history, is one my favorite investigations to watch. Nice. I agree with you about the twins. And plus, it would be kind of cool to see if they're actually catching that kind of crazy evidence. If they are, then oh my god. Alright guys, but I think we're going to go ahead and end the live stream now. We've been on for almost 2 hours at the moment. So this was a great live stream. We gained a new member to the channel, which I appreciate. The more the merrier. I even say if you know anybody who wants to become a channel member for anything or anything and they like supporting people like content creators, send them my way, seriously. But I want to go ahead and say goodnight because it's already going on 2 hours and I'm getting a little bit tired. I feel like I really want to go ahead and start filming stuff, but I don't know yet. We'll see. But please take care. Have a great night, everybody. Again, I will be probably removing a lot of moderators, but I'll be making the channel members all moderators. So if you're a channel member, hallelujah, you're going to become a moderator for my channel. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you so much for joining. Again, thank you so much for becoming a channel member, Mermaid Brew. I appreciate you. Hope you have a great night. All right, maniacs. I'll check you guys out later.